Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Beer Dad's Beer Reviews with me, Dave the Beer Dad, back again for another attempt at a beer review. This one is a collaboration beer. It was one of the beers that was brought to me from Riga when Frank Tyrrell went there for holidays. And this is the Arpus and the bottle share company, the 24-hour Milkshake IPA. Nice little art there. This is a 6.2% ABV beer. And the best before this one is the 31st of the 12th, 2019, and it says all that there. Okay. Milkshake IPAs for me, been a little bit hit and miss. Some of them are really, really good. I had one last night. I won the Beyond one, which we made a couple of reviews back, and it was more of a sour than a Milkshake IPA. But hey ho, I think it's one of these flavours that's kind of in its infancy at the minute. There's the lid, plain old black lid. This is a look at that, very milky beer. There's a little bit of, ooh, look at that. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but there's chunks galore in there. Right, let's pop it off and let's see what we get. Well. Look at that. Let's see if I can put a bit of light to it. It's pink. It's blush. There's no head. It's thick. It looks, for all intents and purposes, like a milkshake. There is a lot of gubbins on the bottom. Look at that. There's a lot of stuff there. And it's still settling. But no head. What head was disappeared quite rapidly. There's a little bit of carbonation rolling up, but I don't know if the camera's going to be able to pick that up or not. There's a little bit there. That is one of the most interesting looking beers I've ever had. Let's get a nose and let's see what we can smell. Raspberries. There's just loads of raspberries. Sweet, milky, creamy. Raspberries, a little bit of touch of citrus on there. Maybe a little lemon. But that tastes or smells like a strawberry raspberry milkshake and raspberry nipple ice cream. Let's get a taste. Cheers. Light carbonation, light bodied. There is a slight pine taste to this. It kind of hit you. Let's go again for a big mouthful, and then we'll talk about the flavour. Okay. Flavour-wise, you get a little bit of citrus fruit. There's a big pine hit. Big pine hit. A little bit of citrus comes through. I'm still getting it now. It's like a raw resin. That this comes in, the pine comes in like that and spikes, fades. And in between that is sort of raspberry. But not fresh raspberries. It's raspberries, it's puree. Certainly raspberry puree. It's really interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that. There's a resinous finish to it. It's messing with my head a little bit. Excuse me, because it is sweet. There's a little bit of cream to it on the aroma, but then the body's not thick, the body's not creamy, but you're still getting a little bit of sort of sweetness. But then this resin's there as well. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking about that. Whether this beer hasn't travelled well, I don't know what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this. I don't know if it's doing me any good or if I'm going to go to the toilet tomorrow. If it was a straight IPA, not a milkshake IPA, I'd say this was great. Because it's a traditional IPA. Got a lovely piney resin back end. It's almost medicinal. It's very herby, the back end. But this raspberry, it's there. It's an interesting drink. It's making me think. I'm still not overly convinced about milkshake IPAs, to be fair. And that crud does worry me. Maybe enough, as I say, may not have travelled very well. I still think the jury's out on that. I'd say jury's out on milkshake IPAs for me. I said I've had a few good ones. I've had a few bad ones. It really is hit and miss. If that was a straight IPA, that'd be great. That'd be really good. But it says on the side, a collaboration between two breweries, the Arpus from Latvia and Bottle Share from Russia. Juicy IPA with added raspberry puree and New World hops. The pine of the resin, as I've said on a few videos, it tracks right throughout the beer, throughout the drinking sensation. Experience. You're not getting on the nose, but you're getting the taste. The nose is raspberries, cream, and a little bit of orange. The taste-wise, it's not as much. You don't get as much raspberries as you do on the nose, but the pine sort of overrides everything. But as a good traditional IPA goes, it's great. It's nice. It's decent. So, Arpus and Bottle Share, Milkshake IPA. Do I like it? Jury's out. Would I buy it again? I'd like to see what this is like on draft to see if it's the same colour, because I've got a feeling that may have gone a little bit twisty in transit, or even while it's been settling in my fridge. Would I recommend it to friends? Well, it was given to me by a mate, so I don't see why I wouldn't. Into the recycle that goes. That's the end of the review, really. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching for the first time. You like what you see. Usually a little bit slicker than this. That just messed with me a little bit. Like that if you like the video. Like that if you don't. And I'll see you on the next one. Here we go.